Once there was a girl named Kayleen. She had small boobs, long hair, nice frame. She can eat everything off the menu and still be okay. Hmm. She cooked with all healthy ingredients all of the time, and she worked out every single day. And did you know that she was a princess as well? Girl, wake up, you're dreaming. Richard Heath, co host of the Laugh and Giggle Show, actually summed it up. Check him out.
Girl walking with a guy, a fine guy. I'm like, that's a lucky dude, that's a lucky
Right.
brother.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, because the stereotypes that you hear about, it's hard for a big girl to get a guy or whatever. I think that's totally false. I think it's all about your confidence. I think it's all about, like a big girl is just beautiful from head to toe. Beauty, especially when they show that beauty from inside out. I mean, you can't get no better than that.
Absolutely. Have you always been attracted to big women?
Yes, I have. Actually, I have. I've been attracted to all women, but there's just something about a big, beautiful woman that's just sexiness in like I said, from within and out is just a beauty to behold. I think a
Yeah, I
lot.
was doing some research and it said like 78%. I hope I'm not quoting it wrong. 78% of men prefer curvy women.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's amazing to me how I think a lot of guys. I think a lot of guys within they're saying now that within the last couple of years that big girls have been coming out where guys are attracted to them. But I believe that that's been going on for a while now. That some were just didn't want to really let people know that they were really attracted to them because they figured
Don't
one.
get me started because I just did a whole rant about that.
Unfortunately.
Like, what is the next
Yeah.
question I want to tackle is how did you meet your beautiful wife?
Um, I actually met her in school up in Wayne State. We had a class together, African Studies. And it's so funny because, I talked to everybody in the class. I've noticed her in the class, but we didn't talk until that last day of class, actually. And it was funny because
you was like, oh man, I ain't gonna see her no more.
well, what happened was the professor, I had to really give the professor all the credit though, because we was getting ready to take a survey that you definitely need a pencil for this. So if you don't have one, go around the room. So everybody got up scrambling, and all of a sudden she walked up to me and she was like, she called me a wrong name. She said, "Excuse me, Liddell, do you have a pencil?" I said, "Liddell?" I said, "Where you get Liddell? We've been in this class all this time." And so she started laughing, and her laugh just caught me right there. I said, "Dang, she has a real pretty laugh." One thing I just enjoy coming home.
That is awesome.
Yeah, we both I always tell people, they always ask me what the secret is. I said there's no secret. I said just respect one another. Some days you're gonna have your disagreements, whatever, but don't turn them disagreements into a blow up where you ready to go and all that. This ain't working out, whatever. Talk things out, communicate, important. But overall. But overall, I tell people just continue to try to do those things you did when y'all was dating. And my father, he taught me that too. He just always taught me, Richard, if you ever find somebody, I mean, anybody that you like, period, no matter who they are, whatever, you go to that person. I don't care what anybody say. If you love that person or you like them, hey, And I think
that's awesome. I don't even know. Your wife is the most luckiest woman in the world. Do you have a brother or a cousin?
No, I have nephews. I have nephews. I try to you know teach them and steer them. They're some good guys. Yeah, but
That's awesome.
yeah, I don't have no brother. I always wanted the big brother. Matter of fact, Sean P, I consider him one of my big brothers.
Oh, he's a good guy, man. He's been my
Yeah,
mentor. He's
yeah,
actually my mentor. Yeah.
yeah. Sean P, good.
So another question that I wanted to ask, I didn't get a lot of feedback by some of my interviews, but I wanted to talk about men and low self-esteem. We never talk about, we always talk about the plus size women, but what
Okay.
about plus size men? Have you come across in interviewing individuals, or have you covered a topic where men have shared issues with low self-esteem?
Uh, you know what? I had a friend I used to work with, and he was kind of a big guy, and he would you always hear that thing about, sometimes when that the big person, they like to always crack the jokes and everything to make people, you know
That mechanism. Yeah.
uh-huh. And he was that type of guy where he was a real cool guy, whatever. And it was so funny. One day he came and talked to me, when I was really surprised about that. He was like, Rich, man, he's like, I'm just not happy with myself. I said, well, why you say that? I said, man, you be out here, everybody that love you, you cracking jokes and doing, He said, no, it's just the fact. He said, I do that to try to impress people, but I'm really not impressed with them myself, as far as the ladies or whatever really like him.
Wow.
You, he just really felt, just because of his appearance, that was the reason why he just felt. Yeah, and I told him, I was like, man, I said, it's all about what you inside, man. I was like, if you take care of that inside, you're gonna definitely work on your outer and take care of, what you want to, how you want to be,
Mm-hmm.
but always, it's like I said, he had people loving him or whatever, but he just wasn't happy with himself.
That's so unfortunate. And you
Mm-hmm.
see that a lot in women, but you don't see it a lot in men. But I do believe that the percentage is just as high. It's just that men hide it.
Mm-hmm.
Men hide it, and
Yeah.
they don't communicate something like that, you know.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate. So if there was one thing that you can tell young individuals that are plus size to encourage them that may suffer with low self-esteem, what would you say?
The one thing I would say for someone who suffered from low self-esteem is definitely try to find you somebody that's a positive role model, and always connect with them to bounce off of each other, for you to be able to just get something within you to be able to want to change that
Mhm.
negativity within you. And one thing I always say, though, prayer always works. I always say
Absolutely.
prayer always works. Go talk to God. I always tell that. Well, that's one thing my father always taught me. No matter what you go through, Rich. I mean, I don't care what it is. Take it to God. Don't forget about God. And when I was younger, I used to listen to that, and
Mhm.
I used to hear it, but it never really it connected, but it didn't really connect until something actually came up where
Mhm.
I took it, and I was like, dang, Dad was right. He
Mhm.
was right.
You can always bet on
Say like
God. Now
like I
you
said, when I met my wife, I was kind of I was well, I was skinny, but when I met my wife during that time, I was started thinking a little bit, but I was still,
Mhm.
you know. And so as the years went by, like I said, the years when I had got a little bigger, I was thinking to myself, like, with Monique, I hope she not like, dang, Richard, he getting up there, whatever. But the one
No.
great, the one
And
great thing
I don't
about
even know your wife, but
it,
I know for a fact she, when women commit, they commit. And at
yeah,
that point, they don't even be looking at that because they love you so much. They're looking at your heart. You know what I'm saying?
and
They
that,
look at the fact that he get up and go to work every day. They're looking at the fact, oh, I love this man. We don't care nothing about weight like that, like men do.
yeah,
We don't care.
yeah, it's like during that time I was thinking that, but then, like I said, when I finally opened my eyes to see, like, yeah, this lady, she loves me for me, who I am, and I'm vice versa too. I'm like, I don't care if you lose 100, I don't care if you gain 100. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you because you
That's
still
right.
that same person. Both of us, we done put on over the years, but I still look at
Mhm.
her as that girl I met at Wayne
That's
State.
right. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's exactly how it's supposed to be, you know. And so I'm just, you know, doing this documentary to disperse the myths and the stigmas on plus size women. We're just, oh men, we're people. We're
Mm-hmm. And
people in our life.
I'm just gonna be, I know I'm married and everything, but I got some friends. I've met some friends over the years, and I got friends that are plus size. I mean, beautiful. I mean, sometimes I be like, what's the matter with these guys? I mean, and some of them they have the personalities to match, and I mean, within, and I be going crazy like, why can't
It
they
just don't
find
make no
why
sense.
can't they
And
find
I
anybody?
said that you got some beautiful men and women that are waiting for somebody to rock with them. And
Mm-hmm,
it's so sad that people are looking at social media and the trends and the fads to choose their mate instead of looking at the
mm-hmm.
person that really turns them on or the person that they really love. Like that's so horrible to me.
Yeah, it
And
is
you
for
go back to
real.
misery.
I be going crazy. Seriously, I mean, like I said, I'll be like, what is wrong here? I'm not getting this. Like I said, I have friends that are plus size women, and well, dudes too. I'll be seeing some dudes, and I'll be like, like one of my friends, I got a plus size dude friend. He real cool guy, and I mean, he is cool. And the girl that he liked, she was talking about it. Wasn't really fact about his weight, but I think it is. I think she just don't want to go
Wow.
because she talk about something. I'm so used to the real, the skinny guys with the pants
You
down.
give
I'm
him
kind of
my
younger.
number
Yeah.
and tell him to call me.
Oh, okay. You know what? I sure will.
I will make him forget about her.
Okay. Yeah. But like I
No.
said, it's like I said, I have a lot of plus size friends, and I just don't understand. I just don't understand it. They can't find anybody. So I mean, some of them they do have men that are definitely attracted to them. They have it, but I don't understand why them guys wouldn't want to take it to another level with them.
Mhm.
With me knowing their personalities and
Or
how they are.
yeah, or just make that commitment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of having like
I mean,
a
I know you don't want
arrangement.
to rush.
You
I know you don't
know.
want to rush or whatever, but I'm just saying why that man won't just be that her magnet. Like, yeah, this her, man. This is her. Yeah, me and
Mhm.
her.
That's so unfortunate. Well, thank you so much, Richard. I truly appreciate this. I know it's your birthday, and you done took our time to do this. And I really, a lot of people are going to see this, especially a lot of young plus size individuals that may be struggling. They're going to see this and be encouraged. So
Okay,
I truly thank you so much. And tell your beautiful wife I said hello.
okay. But then my final word, like I said, my final
Mhm.
bottom line word is for anybody out there, male or female, if it's somebody that you love, that you're looking at plus size or not, but definitely plus size. If it's somebody that you really dig in, go for it. Go for it. Don't forget
Go
about your
for it.
ever. Matter of fact, you could be that guy when you go for it. You could be that guy if he looking at one but don't want you to know. He gonna be like, yeah, man, you turned me on where I'm not afraid,
Great.
ashamed to say that I don't even see what to be honest. I don't see why would anybody be afraid or ashamed anyway.
Mhm.
Of admitting that they in love with a big beautiful woman.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome interview. Awesome, awesome, awesome interview. You're my last one. I'm wrapping up today. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Have a happy birthday. Bye
All right.
bye.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. That's a wrap.